It's been absolute mayhem ever since the NFL announced that Kendrick Lamar is performing at the Super Bowl. People are pissed. There's a lot of backlash for this decision, and they're not mad at Kendrick Lamar. You see, he's phenomenal. They're mad at this man right here. A lot of you guys know him as Jay-Z. A lot of us know him as the generational hater, right? The greatest hater that the culture has ever seen. But here's why Jay-Z is currently the most hated man on the internet. That's because Roc Nation and the NFL entered into an agreement where Roc Nation and Jay-Z would be in control of the halftime performance. They choose who performs at the Super Bowl, and they're also responsible for the production. We've seen the NFL fumble the halftime performance and get it wrong time after time after time. But because Jay-Z was involved, a lot of people thought, oh, this is a foregone conclusion. Of course, Jay-Z is going to have Lil Wayne headline the halftime performance show in Louisiana. Of course, Jay-Z is going to give the culture what they want. We even have the public confirmation from Lil Wayne that if he was asked, he would do it. And in fact, he was publicly campaigning to do the Super Bowl. So when Jay-Z chose Kendrick Lamar over Lil Wayne, a lot of people was confused and didn't understand why Jay-Z was doing this. Why did he slight Wayne? Understandably, people were like, what the F? Kendrick over Wayne in Louisiana? Huh? People were confused and thought, yo, this has to be personal. Jay-Z has to have some type of issue with Wayne, bruh. What's going on here? All right, so why did Jay-Z choose Kendrick over Lil Wayne? What's the reason? Well, we'll get to that. But before we can get to that, we have to rewind a little bit for y'all to understand exactly how Jay-Z even came into the position of power to where he was making these decisions. In 2018, the NFL blackballed and banned Colin Kaepernick for kneeling for the national anthem when he was protesting social injustices. Now, after Colin Kaepernick got banned, a bunch of black celebrities and black athletes came together to boycott the NFL. Right? Say, yo, we not performing at the NFL. We not watching the NFL. The NFL ain't for black people. Y'all don't watch it. No other than Jay-Z was one of the most vocal boycotters of the NFL. Jay-Z, when he heard that Travis Scott was going to perform with Maroon 5, he did everything in his power to stop Travis Scott from performing at the Super Bowl. Jay-Z was telling people behind the scenes not to do business with the NFL, don't perform at the NFL. He was really going out of his way to what we thought was standing for what he believed in and was standing for marginalized black people. Everyone will soon discover that Jay-Z cared nothing about the black plight. Jay-Z was only using black folks, marginalized black folks, as pawns to hold the NFL hostage to grease his own pockets. We found this out when Jermaine Dupri and others will confirm that essentially Jermaine Dupri was offered the role as like the Super Bowl halftime strategist. He was going to do what Jay-Z is currently doing. But when Jay-Z found out that Jermaine Dupri was offered that role by the NFL, Jay-Z called Jermaine Dupri and told him not to do it. Jay-Z told Jermaine Dupri, you can't take the NFL bag. They're only throwing you the bag to be this halftime performance strategist to take the attention off what they did to Colin Kaepernick. Right? It's like they're throwing you peanuts for you to go against your own people. You can't take that money from that organization. Wake up, man. So Jermaine Dupri told the NFL, yo, I'm sorry, yo. I got to stand with my people. I got to ride with my people. I can't do it. I'm sorry. So the NFL said, okay. Hey, Jay-Z, do you want the role as the halftime strategist? Of course, I'll take it. So now you see the type of person we're currently dealing with here, bro. Yo, Jay-Z is a Hall of Fame hater. Yo, who would do that to somebody that they considered one of their best friends? It's literally insane. So now that you know, like, Jay-Z took on this role under those pretenses, then, we shouldn't be shocked that Jay-Z is also using the role to hold the culture hostage as well. You see, a lot of people is taking issue with this, not because they believe that Jay-Z just picked Kendrick Lamar because he felt like Kendrick Lamar was the best option. A lot of people feel that Jay-Z is doing this because Jay-Z is getting personal revenge on Drake, Nicki Minaj. Lil Wayne is apparently just collateral damage. The real beef is between Jay-Z, Nicki, Drake, and others within the Wayne circle. Now, Nicki Minaj would take to Twitter to essentially go off on Jay-Z for choosing Kendrick Lamar over Wayne. Nicki would say, I love watching the whole industry play dumb time after time. The truth is the truth no matter what, who tells it. Picking and choosing who y'all accept truth from, then bam, wow. Might tell you a joke, but I won't tell you a lie. Blah, ha, 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 ha. But Nicki continues, right? So Nicki says, go and enjoy your effing money before it's too late, referring to Jay-Z. One ninja took a knee, the other ninja took the bag. At this point, like, she's speaking in riddles, right? She's not, like, we're all assuming she's speaking about Jay-Z. Right now, it's just in riddles, right? But when she says one ninja took a knee, she's referring to Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick took the knee. Colin Kaepernick stood on principles, and Jay-Z, was acting like he was with the cause, was acting like he was with the culture, and then he leveraged his, I guess, alignment with the culture and with the cause to get a bag from the NFL. He gonna get you hard ERs in line every effing time. Which, yeah, you should not use the hard ER. That's wrong, all right? I have to say that for YouTube, by the way. All right, got everything in the world, still spiteful and evil, disgusting. Be happy, I beg. Go be effing happy. In rap business, in women business, when you got the politicians and the police, you good though. Plus that ugly, laughy, taffy alien. Gag City, DC. Laugh my ass off. Damn. All right? So here's where she starts to get more direct. The fan says, when you search up Nicki Minaj, Roc Nation pops up. She says, yep, everyone's aware. Clearly they don't care. So why should I? What I'm going to do, cha? She continues. Now, here's where she, it becomes more clearer as each tweet goes on. She says, try to tell y'all, but y'all wanted brunch, referring to the Roc Nation brunch, how everybody shows up to the Roc Nation brunch, despite Jay-Z's ill doings time after time after time. All right. So then she reacts to this, which makes it clear it's about Wayne. She says, you think speaking up on injustice within your workplace should only be done if it's for a person who would do it for you? I'm really the realest ninja. Wow. Gag City. Okay. All right. So then she addresses Jay-Z specifically right here, right? This is where we get, some subtle clues in terms of what people really think this is all about. So Nicki says, denying a young black man what he rightfully put in this game for no other reason but your ego. Your hatred for Birdman, Drake, and Nicki got you punishing Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, the GOAT. New Orleans. Right? What's good? When Nicki Minaj says one ninja took the knee and the other ninja took the bag, that was so profound because that's literally Jay-Z's entire blueprint. Jay-Z has made $1 billion off that blueprint, bro. Y'all remember when Jay-Z started Tidal and how he started Tidal off the pretense of, black craft and black art is being exploited. We have to take back control, right? And he got all the big artists like Wayne, Nicki, Rihanna, Ye, to all, come together and do exclusive deals and exclusive releases on Tidal and go against the bag that Apple Music and Spotify was offering them. Y'all remember when Jay-Z dropped a freestyle essentially dissing anybody who didn't come over the Tidal with the exclusive releases?
Don't ever go with the flow, be the flow. And I don't need no middleman to talk to my niggas. I understand if you don't understand, I figure I'm Jigga. That's where we differ. I take what's mine, you accept what they give you, I get you. I don't take no checks, I take my respect. Pharrell even told me go with the safest bet. Jimmy Iovine offered a safety net. Google dangle around a crazy check. I feel like YouTube is the biggest culprit. The niggas pay you a tenth of what you're supposed to get. You know niggas die for equal pay, right? You know when I work, I ain't your slave, right? You know I ain't shucking and jiving and high-fiving. You know this ain't back in the days, right? Well, I can't tell how the way they killed Freddie Gray, right? Shot down Mike Brown, how they did Trey, right?
And took the bag from Spotify and Apple Music, right? See, that's Jay-Z essentially saying that anybody who goes against Tidal and goes against this movement, they're shucking and jiving for the white man is the enemy, right? You guys remember that, bro? In exchange, he gave artists like, like Nicki, Rihanna, and others, bro, like 1.5% in ownership, right? A very small percentage, right? But still, it's ownership, right? Yo, he's playing on black trauma, bro, right? Because we ain't never owned nothing. Ownership is like, oh my God, I own something. So he gave out these like 1.5% of ownership, right, to skirt around not having to pay the artist for their exclusive rights to their music, right? Well, after playing that game, you know what Jay-Z did? Jay-Z sold Tidal for $350 million. And the artists that got their percentage back when, they didn't get a dime, not a penny from that $350 million, bro. All right? But they turned down millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars to help grow Tidal with Jay-Z. So Nicki is 100% correct in that regard, but Nicki also stated that Jay-Z didn't give Wayne the opportunity because Jay-Z has disdain and hatred for Nicki Minaj, Birdman, and Drake, and Jay-Z knew that if he gave Wayne the opportunity to perform at the Super Bowl, Wayne would bring out Drake, Nicki, and Birdman, and Jay-Z wouldn't go for it, and Jay-Z is a hater. Now, exactly what's the beef between Jay-Z, Drake, Nicki Minaj, and Birdman? Now, it's unclear what the beef is between Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z or Birdman and Jay-Z because Nicki and Beyonce was really cool. But I do know that Drake and Jay-Z has had some type of awkward tension in the past. One, because when all the other artists were dumb enough to take the Tidal deal and take 1.5% in ownership and turn down $20+ million from these DSPs, Drake said, sorry, I'm not turning down $25 million to come to Tidal for black empowerment, bro. It's not happening, right? No, sorry. All right, so, Jay-Z sort of, called Drake a uncle tomfoolery, dissed him, and Drake responded back subliminally, right? So, they went back and forth on records, all right? Now, Birdman has beef with everybody, so I'm not surprised that Birdman have beef with Jay-Z. Now, this isn't just a Nicki Minaj theory. Other podcasters and other people in the industry are sort of hinting towards that particular narrative of Jay-Z just being a hater, and he's not giving Wayne this opportunity because Jay-Z is a hater and he's holding grudges against people. Cameron and Mace will even take to their podcast to, sort of hint towards that particular narrative themselves.
And listen, I love Kendrick Lamar. I love the pop-up. I think he's one of the top artists of this generation, period. Hate the selection. It's in New Orleans. You don't get Lil Wayne. That's what we doing?
Yeah.
Listen, you don't get Lil Wayne in New Orleans for the
Hot
Super Bowl.
Boys.
Not just Hot Boys, Cash Money. All the songs Lil Wayne's done, whether it's Blink 182, there's no reason why Lil Wayne should not be performing the Super Bowl. It's one person who's stopping this. I know, it's not really a secret. Lil Wayne had a problem with somebody before who's kind of part of the organization running it. This is payback. Who's that? Who's Lil Wayne artist? Drake.
Yeah,
this
hating at this age is crazy.
It's crazy,
yeah.
Bro, it's ridiculous. Like Mike, there's some hip hop shit that you probably don't know what's going on. To be totally honest with you, so we'll school you behind the scenes. Lil Wayne not to be performing in New Orleans for the Super Bowl is egregious. And it gotta stop. It gotta stop. Mike, we'll tell you what's going on later. It gotta stop, bro. It gotta stop, man.
Yeah.
Once the truth began to come out that Jay-Z didn't pick Kendrick Lamar because he liked him more, he picked him because he wanted to enact revenge on Lil Wayne, Birdman, Drake, and Nicki Minaj, and others. And this was spiteful and revengeful. Once that began to come out, people were waking up. So here comes the damage control. Kendrick Lamar dropped a song to get people to forget about the Jay-Z situation. That didn't work. All right, now you have people like Fabulous coming out and trying to play on our intelligence, right? Trying to tell us, hey, Jay-Z doesn't control who perform at the Super Bowl.
But I do see people blaming it solely on Jay-Z when I don't think that's the truth. I think it's a committee, it's a board. I feel like it's different people who come into play when decisions like that are made. I do think it would have been great for Lil Wayne to be, just because of how much he's done in the game and how much he's meant to New Orleans, and that would have been a great opportunity. Never know if he's going to be included, if that was something that was behind the scenes. I think it was interesting that Kendrick got it after the Drake battle and shit too. I think that's more something that should be talked about. I think his relevance is really up from that, so that could be something that tipped the scale too.
I even seen people try to blame city council for why Wayne was not performing. All that is horseshoe. City council of Louisiana or New Orleans have nothing to do at all with why Wayne ain't performing. It's Jay-Z. Jay-Z's the reason why Lil Wayne is not performing. Now, Lil Wayne decided he was finally going to break his silence because it went from defending Jay-Z to saying Jay-Z is not the one who chose this, bruh. It don't fall on Jay-Z. Stop blaming Jay-Z. To now the narrative was shifting to, man, bro, Lil Wayne probably don't even care, bro. Like, bro, Wayne even haven't spoken, bro. Like, why y'all speaking for Lil Wayne, bro? Like, Lil Wayne don't care about this, bro. Yo, who told you Lil Wayne? So Wayne said, okay, I'm not going to leave Birdman, Nicki Minaj, and others on the island by themselves. I'm going to speak. So Lil Wayne is finally speaking. And Lil Wayne expressed how gut-wrenching, how traumatizing, emotionally towing the decision of Jay-Z was. It was so heartbreaking, he had to take some time to get his mental right before speaking.
There's your words turn into arms, and it held me up when I try to fall back. That hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about? It hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown, and for just automatically mentally putting myself in that position like somebody told me that was my position. So I blame myself for that, but I thought that was nothing, I thought that was nothing better than that spot and that stage and that platform in my city. And so it hurt a whole lot. But y'all are.
Wayne was broken because there's some level of unfairity here, bro. Let's address it. People are saying, listen, the halftime performance isn't like hometown specific, true, but if you take into account it was only like a year or two ago where they did a whole LA thing and brought out LA natives to perform at the LA Super Bowl, it just feels like this was Lil Wayne's stage and it was taken away from him. All right, I don't care about the whole he's not entitled to it. Cool. Right, but if not Wayne, who else is a better alternative, right? And then you also take into account, which I do believe contributed to Lil Wayne feeling more defeated, you take into the account of he didn't get the opportunity not because of him, not because his music sucked, not because he hasn't been working, but because of Jay-Z's disdain for Drake, Nicki, and Birdman. You can understand why this man want to crash out.
Amazing. It made me feel like shit not getting this opportunity. And when I felt like shit, you guys reminded me that I ain't shit without y'all. And that's an amazing reality. So, like I said, it broke me, and I'm just trying to put me back together, but my God, have you all helped me.
This is going to leave a very dark cloud over Kendrick Lamar's moment in the Super Bowl, because as a Lil Wayne fan, as somebody who's a real fan of Lil Wayne, who loves Lil Wayne, now, I'll be real, right? Like 70% of the Super Bowl audience is not a fan of Lil Wayne, right? 70%, bro, is middle-aged suburban white folks, bro. Like they could care less about the politics of Lil Wayne than Jay-Z beefing, right? But the people, who represents this community, our community, it's gonna be hard, man, to watch that Super Bowl knowing how unfair this was, right? And knowing just like how much of a travesty this is, and You know, and just knowing what we were robbed of Hot Boys, Wayne, Pastor P, Birdman coming out, a real Boosie coming out possibly, a real Louisiana Super Bowl. We were robbed of this because Jay-Z wanted to be a hater, right? And then on top of that, knowing how much Jay-Z being a hater affected Lil Wayne's psyche, in his words, it broke him. Yo, how can you watch that Super Bowl of Kendrick Lamar singing, "We gonna be all right"? Like, yo, how do you watch that knowing your Lil Wayne mental health almost took a devastating toll? Lil Wayne was almost out of here because of this. It just won't feel the same. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys feel about this, right? And if you're still watching, click on this video right here to find out how this weirdo YouTuber is trying to make a comeback, but it's not working because we're all seeing through it. Click on this video right here to find out exactly what he did. Find out what he did will haunt you forever. Click on this video here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.